slumber, pause for an hour, and savor some moments of coolness on a hot day, Mohini quietly stepped into the living room. Nothing dramatic, none of the subterfuge you would expect with running away. A usual afternoon. Silence sat in the room as if she belonged. The phone did not ring. The doorbell was silent. The mute television cast shiny pictures on the walls. Mohini tiptoed across the room, stepping deftly over Govind sprawled on his mat, suitcase held out. He remained sleeping. The doors of the 2 bedrooms remained shut. The air conditioners whirred softly, and people remained in deep slumber. People, but technically they were her family. The case pulled at her arms. Was it out of the 23 kilos stipulated by the flight? She hadn't checked. She had no time to plan for this journey, a journey begun in haste without a return date. She shut the front door of flat 6, an elegant cream. Once it was now dirty with fingerprints and smears of dust. Perhaps in response to Mohini's fervent prayers, the old lift with its grille doors came up quickly. "Don't open," she willed to the doors of the 4 flats on that floor. The last thing she wanted was someone to step out and say, "Oh, so Mohini, where are you going now?" If everything went well, she would offer a coconut in the Shiva temple, whenever and wherever she would find one. The Darwan was half asleep on his chair and barely looked up when she smiled at him and made her way out of the gates of the flat complex. The May heat hung over the city, and for the first time she was glad of its intensity, rendering everyone powerless in an afternoon slumber. The time of escape was carefully chosen by her. Not the thick of night, but this blinding heat that paralyzed thoughts and breath. This heat which made you stop and sleep, and wake only when it was giving way to the evening coolness. Now, outside the gate, she was a part of the crowds, the vegetable sellers with the dried okra, the wilting coriander leaves free with every purchase, the cyclists pedaling tediously in the sun, the stoic cows with splashes of color left from being sprayed over at Holi. She was just one of them, just another individual on a busy Indian road. A dozen auto drivers were parked outside, and each of them tried to catch her eye. Flagging one, she got into it. "To Connaught Place. Quick, jaldi, jaldi." It was only when the noisy engine started that she leaned back on the hard, frayed yellow seats, suitcase at her feet, red hold all still on her shoulder. "Run away, get away, get away." The driver grinned at her in the side mirrors, a young man in a patterned shirt. She realized she could have asked for a prepaid auto and paid lesser. But you didn't think of money at times like this. Nor of comfort, she thought, when the dust hit her face as he revved the auto and mingled with the maze of vehicles moving randomly with no adherence to traffic rules. Looking at her watch, she went over the plan yet again in her head. A 40-minute journey to the flat, ask her neighbors for the key and manage a quick dinner there. "Help yourself to what's in the fridge," Rajni had said. "Order a taxi and to the airport, that's